It's recording.
Okay. Hey there.
Hey, Pete, how you doing?
Good. So let's talk about what we're doing today.
Well, we just left church, and what we're going to do, headed to Nashville to go see the Gospel Drag Show at Play, and we're also going to do a little tea time. So this is episode 6. I'm excited. Are you?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Good.
I got my 2 biscuits and I'm ready to go.
All right. I love kittens.
How is it? Do we do like how do you hold it? You hold it like, is that right?
Oh, you always have that thing, like this.
Like that. Okay, so I'll make sure I
Little
get it
pinky.
right. Right, got it.
And your hands
Got
on the hip.
Okay, okay. All right.
And
See,
you just sip
we
it.
both have great hips, too.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a lot of hips. All right. Thank you. We'll see you in just a few minutes, okay?
Bye, Z's. We're here at J. Alexander's. Is that where we are?
We're in Nashville. We have arrived in Nashville, J. Alexander's. We're here to eat lunch, a late lunch actually.
Yeah, we're doing this close so that y'all can actually hear us. You're like, oh my goodness. Plus look at the skin, darling. Look at all of the skin.
And those lips. So we're about to eat dinner and head over to play in just a while, so we'll be back in just a few minutes.
That's right, and you get to see us some more.
Be kind to one another.
Aren't they lucky people?
Very lucky.
Talk to y'all later.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Y'all are on video.
You have to come closer and we'll hear it.
Alright, so we're here. Hey,
We finally arrived in Nashville. My Lord, we're here to play. We're getting ready to do our 7th episode.
I know, that was a hard, but it was with your legs that we got here.
Yeah,
Thank
these
God.
heels, my feet are killing me. And a good doctor said, no! I'll kill you. Anyway, we're here to see the Gospel Drag Show.
I kept trying to show off my legs, but this didn't get us anywhere. It's the hair. Oh no.
I'm actually anxious to meet
I know.
the director of the Gospel Show here, so I'm looking forward to that and seeing the show. And we're here to play, so I can't wait. So
Right,
let's
yeah.
go in and get started.
Let's do it. Let's
All
go
right.
party.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
How's everybody doing? We're here at Play in Nashville. We got here, we run into some interesting people. So I'd like to introduce you to Keith. Keith, he is a designer. He's designing for one of the girls in the show. So how you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
Good. Tell us a little bit about your design passion.
Well, I started in Los Angeles in 1980. I did a
Let's speak kind of loud too.
Oh, okay. So I did a degree in fashion design at Fashion Institute Design and Merchandising in downtown LA. And then I worked in the garment district for one couture designer who was from California but had studied in Paris. And then I worked for one traditional kind of ladies' clothing place and one up-and-coming young designer who was from Russia, who still is out there. I run into his clothes every now and then when I'm like shopping for my sister and stuff. So I just started branching from there into doing more things with real people and clothes for shows and runway things, just depending on what year it was and what was going on and where I was.
Yeah, so we were talking to you earlier, and I'd like you, if you can, talk about it a little bit again, like what your inspiration is. You said sometimes it's fabrics, or
Right. Sometimes it depends if I see fabric that's a specific shape or color or texture or something like that, then that kind of inspires a look or a type of outfit. And sometimes it's tradition or inspiration by like the great black and white movies of the 30s, things like that, or some of the like Breakfast with Tiffany's, things like that, Grace Kelly, things like classic looks like that. And otherwise, it's just some things that come along. You might see something in a magazine or something on TV or just somebody walking down the street. But a lot of times, the fabric determines what
What you're going to make out of it.
You obviously can't take sheet metal and make a ballet outfit or something.
Right.
Lady Gaga might be able
Well,
to.
yes.
There's got to be somebody we cut that sheet metal.
she can probably do it. Anybody could. She probably could.
Yeah.
But a lot depends on and of course what it's for. I mean, if you're doing a ball gown, then you want to be going to a party, not watching a car or something like that. And
So, but generally in any of that, you kind of have to go a little bit over the top with it,
Right.
don't you? Yeah, it can't just be like a
nothing, especially here for Katie, is ordinary.
right. So, what is that element that brings it over the top? Is it the shape, or
With the things we do here for costume, it's the fit, which is very specific. It's every single inch matters, and I know like every single inch of well, I shouldn't say this. Maybe I phrased that wrong. I know every inch of your body, but not because of the way it sounds.
Little innuendo out there.
Let me rephrase that whole thing. Anyway, but yeah, it has to fit, and then depending on the fit, you can make it say something. You know, you can take a plain dress and really do it with a body, and it's like, whoa. Or you can take, conversely, you can take a really nice dress and fit it poorly, and it's just a stack.
Right.
So you know, the over-the-top thing has to start with the fit, and then what you're trying to project. So sometimes we're trying to do demure, good girl pose, and sometimes we're doing knock your socks off, sexy, and it just depends. Sometimes I've gone out with a couple of friends that, you know, like socially, and I've helped do their clothes, and then it's anything goes.
Wow. Because you can really take almost like actual body type, and you can kind of design around it and make it any way that you want to. Is that true? Or
Yes, it is.
wow.
So you can make a body look different just by making the fabric correctly fitted, right?
Yep.
Is that the way to say it?
Yes, it is. You can, you know, you can take a Chevy and make it a Ford if you really wanted to.
I was hoping you could take a Pinto and make a Lexus of it.
Well, we'll try.
We can always shoot for the star, right?
Yeah.
So what is your, I'm just on a simple level, what is your favorite fabric? You have a favorite
My
fabric?
absolute favorite is either 100% cotton or silk.
Or silk? Wow.
Silk because of the colors and the feel, the cotton because of the durability, and cotton's like the easiest thing in the world. Like when you're sewing, you're talking to the fabric to make it shape or to do something, and cotton will just do whatever you tell it to. You can stretch it, shrink it, move it, iron it, whatever.
Say silk is pretty delicate. So
Silk's very delicate, but it's a wonderful feel. And even just sewing it, it's great feel. You know, so it's, and to wear it, of course, it's like really nice.
do you have to be more careful with silk because it kind of is a drapey? It's not really, it doesn't have really body to itself, does it?
You have to be careful sewing it because it snags and tears pretty easy. But,
Right.
you know, and again, it comes down to the pattern and the fit. If you know, you know, it's going to be this size and the fabric's this size, and just switch that on like a glove or something.
So do you have to build in, like, okay, I know I've heard people talk about building the inside of the garment, you know, like,
Right, that's
for
what
heavy,
Dior was famous for. That every time they did an outfit or a dress or a suit or something, they made the underwear and the corset and the slips to the person, and then they made their outfits over them.
Oh,
So
wow.
whatever you wore what they made underneath it first. So, and that was made to you. So
Can you make corsets?
I only have twice.
Yeah, I bet it took a long time.
One I wore and one was for somebody else.
One I wore, the other one I kept.
No, long ago in Hollywood.
Okay, great. Well,
I
know there's got to be some questions probably. You know?
Well, I think it's really interesting talking about the different iconic looks that, you know, because it seems like we were talking before. To me, when I see it, it seems like like Jackie O kind of 50s, 60s look. You know, kind of the over-the-top evening gown. So it'd be really interesting just to kind of talk about the different, you know, personalities that you find that you're trying to, I guess, emulate. Is that the right word?
You know, it's flattery to copy it, but it's not exactly copy it. But it's inspiration, or you know, it's this works, but it's my touch or my technique, or a little here, a little there. But you know, anything from the early '60s is generally glamorous. You know, not in the later, you know, not the hair and the hippies and all that, but in the very early part of it, it's very glamorous. 50s maybe not, but the 30s and 40s. I love the clothes from the 40s, the post-World War II, with the larger pants and the bigger shoulders.
And they were very fitted that time too, weren't they? Yeah.
They were together, but they.
Yeah, it's very about empowerment for women at that point too, because they've been working.
First time they could wear pants.
Right.
Yes. Rosie.
Yeah.
Rosie the Riveter.
Yeah.
Now I have a photo of my mom who grew up here, and her sister walking down Church, where I live on Church Street. It's right in front of where I live in 1946 or 45, 46, something like that. It was snowing in the middle of winter, and they had the, you know, of course the ladies had the properly tailored overcoat type of coat, plus a suit underneath, and they were, you know, like a lady's outfit should be in those days, not long, but not neatly, you know, and there they were going down the street side by side with perfect tailored coats and black and white picture of snow swirling all around, and so I have that in my window, one of the windows in my place. It's kind of inspiration.
That looks like a postcard or a card, and it's, you know, just something you wouldn't think it was your mom or you know.
Yeah. Mom and my aunt.
That's great.
Roughly 1940. somewhere. Whenever it snowed back in anyway.
So what do you think the future of that fashion is going to be? I mean, we're going to stay stuck in that, or we're going to kind of move forward? Or?
No, I think simplicity is going to be, less pieces, but better fabrics and less pieces, simpler statements, but really good quality. I think in 5 years or so, something like that.
Yeah, because I really think you can tell if it's fitted right. It can be made out of almost anything in any color, but it looks great.
You can take a burlap sack and make it gorgeous if you do it right. And you can take $1 million silk outfit and it'll look awful if you don't put it together right.
Right.
So, do you have a particular client that you like to sew for, or do you sew for anybody?
I currently sew for Miss Kate.
Is she the only one?
She's the only one.
Are you going to branch out and sew for others, or you just kind of stay with her?
Don't know.
Okay.
Don't know. Currently, just with her because it's
She must be demanding.
No, not at all. No. I have 10 times the ideas that she ever does.
Okay.
No, I don't know. It just depends. But right now,
It's like a great spirit to sew for, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Well, it's we went. It depends. Some months I've made like 5 outfits a month. Like a dress every weekend kind of thing. And sometimes we do 2 or 3, and then sometimes we take a month off and kind of think, and stuff like that, or we go shopping and kind of
Get inspiration.
So my place is like last month. We did a ruffled jacket that was like 80 circles of netting with like glitter, like Christmas card glitter, sewn all together on this jacket.
Wow.
Wow.
It was like 6 or 7 yards of this netting.
How long does it take you to normally make like an outfit, a standard outfit?
Often on a week.
Oh, wow.
It just depends. It depends. Sometimes I'll just do it on the weekend. Sometimes a little bit each night or whatever. But no, that jacket took like 3 weeks. It was literally 80 circles, and they were all stitched on so that the whole thing. And I still have sparkle stuff everywhere. My cap has sparkles. My shoes have sparkles.
Back to the sparkle again.
There's green sparkles on everything in my place.
But we actually kind of love that, don't we?
Yeah.
In a great way.
Yeah.
It's good. Sparkling's great.
Kitty's always funny, there's, I left some beads there. I said, well, you can, look everywhere. There's beads everywhere,
Right.
Doesn't matter where you look, they're here.
But the cat likes that, don't
Yeah. And my cat would get up on the table in the middle of all that netting with all that sparkle stuff, and just settle down and go to sleep, and then
comfortable.
Hop up from there, and of course,
Right.
sparkles everywhere.
Right.
So he's my drag cat.
That's awesome. Well, we really appreciate you talking to us today.
Yeah,
It's been
It's
great.
been great, and I'm glad I got to meet you.
Yes.
Good to meet you both.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Well, thank you for the interview, and we appreciate it. Is there anything you got going on you'd like to advertise or promote?
Not right at the moment.
Okay, well, if you ever do, let us know. We'll shoot it out there for you, okay?
All right.
Sure will.
Well, thank you so much.
Okay,
It's been
thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
very
you,
much.
buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right.
The children Thank you. Yes, Sasha, carry on.
Start over. There you go.
Hey everyone, we're here at Play. This gospel show's over. May I say it was fantastic. So blessed to see me here at Play. We've got one of the special guests. Are you on cast here?
I'm on.
Okay, Ariana Lamar. She has did a fantastic job, and I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview. Tell me a little bit about how you got doing the gospel show versus the regular show.
Well, I had Kitty was doing a Friday night normal show at a bar, and I had been working at a bar that closed. So she called me and asked if I would do it, and I said sure. And I went and performed a couple of Fridays, and it was coming time for Gospel Sunday. She said, "Would you have any interest in doing the gospel show?" Now I grew up Southern Baptist, so I was like, of course, you know. So I went and did the show, and I've been here ever since. It's been 6 years now.
So this is for your background. You were raised Southern Baptist. I guess y'all, you sing in the choir, step in church.
I try.
Okay, me too. That's why I didn't think for a living.
That's right.
But, so, you tell me earlier you make all your costumes, you have your grandmother. So, tell us a little bit about you. Something you would like to put out into the universe.
Well, drag is not my only outlet. Actually, drag was my opportunity to get out on stage and kind of break free of being shy. And then I took that, and now I direct and star in many plays on stage for several theater companies.
You do your own makeup?
I do. It was a long, hard road. It took my drag mother a long time to get this face.
That's okay. And that's a lot wrong with time.
Not at all.
Well, Pete, you have anything you'd like to ask her? Put you on the spot there.
How you doing? So you were talking about your costumes and how you have some of the thoughts and made for you. I can say you're absolutely just stunning to me.
Thank you.
I'm going to say to you, it doesn't matter how long it took, it's been fantastic.
It's a constant journey. You're constantly learning new things.
So where do you see yourself going?
Right now, the gospel show is the show that I do every month. I don't do any other shows. I have some plans to start back doing pageants again, but that's a little bit down the road. Right now, I'm focused more on theater and the gospel show.
So in theater, what type of roles do you play?
Typically comedic.
Okay.
I'm starring in a show right now, and it's a Southern comedy.
Okay.
So that seems to be my forte as far as acting. Now, as far as directing is concerned, I tend to go more for drama. Something with some kind of statement to it.
Cool. Do you have any other kind of outlets as far as like YouTube or anything else that you have?
No, I really kind of keep it low key. I used to be very active, and I was all over social media. And then as drag kind of slowed down, so did I. And now, like I said, I've focused more in other areas. So the gospel show is my only drag.
Okay. And I just love how we're mixing, because most people in the South would not consider drag and gospel being together. So I love how we're bringing the spirituality in this. Can you talk a little about that?
It's a true gospel show. When we get on that stage, we're singing or lip syncing from our hearts. For a lot of people, this is the only outlet they have church plays. So they'll come here on the first Sunday of every church. Unfortunately, especially in the South, you're still in that bubble where you just can't walk into a church, any old church. In Nashville, we are fortunate to have a couple of gay-friendly churches, Holy Trinity and Covenant of Christ. Both are very open-affirming churches. Other than that, there really is no outlet. Myself, I was told not to come back. So that's something that's hard to take, especially for someone who grew up in the church.
So y'all just created your own church.
I'm very blessed that Kitty approached me all them years ago about doing this show.
Well, she knew what she was doing because it was fantastic.
I will tell you that this show is a special kind of show. Not just anyone can get up there and do it. It's not like performing a regular show. If you don't have that in your heart, then you just can't pull people.
It's absolutely
It does.
so I can come out.
And there's a certain way that you dress, and there's a certain way that you act, and there's a certain way you hold yourself. Just like you were walking into church when you were a kid.
Yeah, as far as the gospel show, there is an etiquette, that there's a mannerism that is carried to the show. And I noticed in the audience, it was also, these people are here in church.
They are.
And I had church for myself, so just to understand some of the last really things. But I was wondering, I know I speak a lot about my spiritual life, and I was wondering, have you had any negative from doing the gospel show versus?
Not really. Most of the people who have asked me what shows I do and I tell them about the gospel show, their initial reaction is, whoa, you dress in drag and you do gospel music. And isn't that sacrilegious? No, it's really not. I encourage them very heavily to come out and see the show. Me just telling you, you're not going to understand. And so, like we did tonight, until you come in, you actually experience it. There's no way. You just don't know.
How long does the show go?
We have been at play for 5 years now, but the show started at the shoot, and the show we just had our 10th anniversary.
Wow.
And
Fred told me about this. I didn't know anything about it. But good Lord, I'm glad I know about it now,
Come back more
I will. We'll spread the word, and bring more people and do what we can to help promote it. Thank you. Is there anything that you got coming up that you'd like to promote?
See anything coming up? Well, we're coming up on the holidays, so usually around the holidays we have some pretty special shows.
So you'll be included on the shows coming
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I know it's one of the last time you've been here.
Yeah, I will not be here for that show. Being with the theater, sometimes I have to miss. But I will be here for October, November, and December.
Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
And I hope to talk to you more often and more.
Please do.
Okay? Thank you so much. It's been a blessing to talk to you. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.